I've got to take my performance parts off of the 4.8 liter and transfer them over to the 5.3. And I got to take all the parts that make it fit into the V8 jet ski as well.
Check this out. This engine sank in salt water. Looks decent inside.
I know that 4.8 to 5.3 is just a modest power upgrade, but it is better than nothing. Gonna keep my eyes open for something bigger, something aluminum, something better. This is what we got right now, so we're gonna put it together. These lifters are very difficult to get out. They're kind of gummed up in there and they don't want to come out of the lifter bores. Probably some varnish or carbon build up on the lifters, and that's why they're difficult to remove.
If these turds weren't all carboned up, they'd come out like this. Finally, jeez. That was ridiculous. Just all the freaking gunk on here. Make sure all the cam bearings are still there.
If we can focus on homemade parts that are for going fast and not making the thing happen, then people might watch the video and think, wow, that is actually pretty cool, watching a 120 mile an hour V8 jet ski, you know? Instead of it's like, oh, it's only going like 78. Ugh, you could buy something and put a tune on it and get that. Ugh. And maybe you're right. We're gonna actually turn things around and become the bolt-on bros. That's not gonna make it into the video, but the bolt-on bros, that's actually kind of funny. I'm assuming this one is safety blue and this is Ford blue, or?
They're both the same color. I just sprayed a base coat of white on this one, and then I did a really light coat of the blue because I wanted the blocks to be a little bit different color.
It makes it so you don't get them as mixed up too.
I went ahead and bought new lifters for this thing. I really didn't want to, but didn't feel comfortable with the old ones. They were sort of partially collapsed, although they probably could have been disassembled and cleaned. I just didn't feel good about that, so I just broke down and bought new ones. What I'm doing here is a couple of different things at the same time. Trying to make sure I have the correct lifter preload. I'm looking for 0 lash and then 3/4 to 1 1/4 turn on the bolts to get them torqued down. And that gives me the correct lifter preload, which on these, if I remember, is between 40 thousandths and 60 thousandths. But what I'm also doing is turning the engine over to get the oiling system going, to get the oil flowing through, making sure that the oil flows through properly. Just kind of get everything lubricated, and I'm trying to make sure that the lifters are moving properly so that I can get a good sort of measurement of my lifter preload. I don't have quite the right preload. It's set up so that there's a little bit too many turns. So this would end up holding the valves open a little bit and giving us bad compression. So what I'm going to do is change to a little bit shorter push rod to try to get my lifter preload dialed in to where it's supposed to be.
So with the engine all put together, compression numbers, 170 all the way across this side. This side a little bit different, 155, 175, 170, 175. So everything looks nice. This one's a little bit lower, but still gonna run perfectly fine with 155 PSI. I wish I would have done this before, but I sort of spaced it out and forgot. But at least I'm doing it before it goes into the ski. I almost forgot to do the upgraded barbell mod. This is where you remove the stock factory plastic barbell and replace it with an aluminum unit. For those of you who are interested, the cam that I'm using is a Summit 8720R. Here's the spec card for it, if you care to know. I'm not here to say it's the best cam, it's just the cam that I have in this engine. I did install an aluminum barbell into the engine. I just somehow misplaced the footage of me doing so. You'll just have to take my word for it that I put one in there.
I see there's some stuff going on with this engine that I don't really understand how it works. This Josh guy really knows what he's doing. Josh knows what he's doing. I have not any lack of respect. I have no lack of fear. I fear Josh because of how good he put that motor together.
We got the master mechanic over here.
And we got Milo from Racer's Edge. I guess Harry sold the business to him. Milo, I need NOS. Milo, we need NOS.
I'm just like trying to prepare myself for the comments we're gonna get.
Dude, everybody is critical. Whatever.
No, you guys can say whatever you want and that's okay. And the reason why I don't really care is because it'll either work or it won't.
Yep.
Set this over here. Perfect. I think you guys will like this video here, one of my favorite videos of the V8 jet ski running. And when it's available, I'll have the next video after this today will be right below it.
Yeah, but also you gotta look at that one that he said, or look at that one that he first.
And what do?
You look at it on and you click on it. You click on it.